I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to the I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Classic. It's been so long, and I'm looking at you right now, trying to figure out why we still got our clothes on. She said, what's next? I said a lot of sex, a lot of sex. Been too long.
Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Codes, and you are now inside of the Red Room. Welcome to the Red Room with Classic. Yes, Lord.
I'm only gonna do this once.
It is officially about 2:30 a.m., around 2:30 a.m. in the time zone I'm in. So, you know, for a lot of people, it's, you know, leaving from the club hours. For some people, it's, you know, break time at work hours. For some people, it's freaky hours. You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
Yeah. But whatever hour it is for you, whether it's an early morning or a late night, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Red Room. This is for the adults only. Put the puppies to bed.
Classic.
We got a great show today. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this one. You know, at this hour, you never know how many people will or won't be inside the chat. But regardless, y'all know I'm ready to pull up and go one on nobody. Shout out to K in the chat, 333. I see the threes in there. You know what I'm saying? But we got some dope topics. Shout out to Conversations with Soft Rain for one of the topics tonight. Dope fire topic.
Classic.
Shout out to myself for one of the topics tonight.
I'm only gonna do this once.
And then also shout out to my homie Jay Zilla. Shout out to Jay Zilla for one of the topics for the night. So the Red Room has been curated by those that patron, you feel me, the Classic Code. So shout out to Chat 333.
Classic.
Yes, Lord. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you turn on notifications because I am here all the time. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You never know when I'm going to do a show. That's just what it is. So without further ado, into the first topic. We're going to tap in with Kevin Gates. So we actually going to go to some very old footage, okay? And we're going to be talking about what's edible in the bedroom. We're going to go to the old footage. This was viral a long time ago on the Breakfast Club with Kevin Gates, where he discusses things that, you know, his particular do's and don'ts. Well, that's going to open up the conversation. Let's get it.
Guys be like, it's gay to eat a girl. How? It's a woman.
This is different. The difference between what Kevin Gates is saying.
Man, that's food.
The difference is that Charlamagne was saying previously that he likes to get his booty eaten as well.
I'm gonna be honest.
Give and go.
I'm gonna be honest with that. I'm gonna be honest with that. I don't rock like this.
Charlamagne thought he was gonna agree. He was like,
but one thing I can say, I'm glad that this brother was honest about that. But no.
If a girl want to eat I ain't gonna stop her. What I'm gonna stop her for?
But after that, then what? After that, then what?
But
you know, and no disrespect, but I don't have no feeling down there.
Right.
No.
Oh my goodness. So look, let's talk about it. What's edible inside of the bedroom? I remember when this first dropped, Kevin Gates went viral for making this like a thing. You know, he was like known as that guy for like 2 seconds in the grand scheme of things. But let's have a greater conversation about it. You know, how often are people still being romantic? Are people still bringing, you know, food into the bedroom? Are people still, you know, pouring fudge on their woman? You know what I'm saying? Are people still playing with that caramel? Are they still, you know, fucking a set of sheets up real quick? You know what I'm saying? With an evening to remember. You know, people still playing with the whipped cream. Are people still doing that? Are people still, you know what I'm saying, eating fruit off each other? You know what I'm saying? Gently taking a bushel of grapes across her back, make it tickle a little bit. Like, are people still doing that? You know, what's edible in the bedroom? And then, you know, that does go down from food to edible arrangements, right? The edible underwears, I mean, what, you know, and I'm with Kevin Gates in regards to this. You know, I'm not personally one of them ones that's interested in allowing, you know, any backdooria action of any kind whatsoever, period, in any way, period. Not interested. Don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Don't care to know nothing about it. Motherfuckers like, oh, it's an extra G-spot back. The G-spot that's been working is the only one I want to work. I don't want to find a new one or none of that shit. That's me. So I'm with Kevin Gates on that. Well, I'm not with Kevin Gates is when he talking about, man, that's food. I don't consider that to be a meal, but you know, whatever you find to be nutritious, brother, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Classic. Do your thing. Conversations with Soft Rain said it takes time, and most aren't taking the time to do it. They trying to get theirs, and that's it. It's no romance or fun in it anymore. So you saying like messing with the foods and the edible things and like bringing those elements into the situation. That's too slow pace for people these days. I could agree with that. I do think a lot of people get right to the hunching. You know what I'm saying? They get right to it. Nasty.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yep. I could agree with that. You know, I think it ties in with a couple of things though, right, chat? I think that it ties in with the fact that, you know, there's gonna be less foreplay because there's less love involved. A lot of people having superficial interactions physically, right? There's no real love tied to it. It's just, you know, they think each other look good. First couple conversations went well, and from there it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's up there. You know what I mean? So when it's like that, yeah, I mean, you're not even thinking to go grab no strawberries and no fudge. You know what I'm saying? You're not even thinking to do that. You trying to get straight in. You know what I mean? you trying to get straight to get your feel me's off. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, but I mean, I could agree. I think that maybe, you know what I'm saying? The eating in general, whether it's, you know what I mean? Whether we talking about, you know what I mean, fellatio, you know, from the woman, or whether we talking about, you know, what they call it when a dude do it, tongalingus or whatever, where the dude go down there. I'm trying to use the right term so my account don't get flagged, even though it's late hours. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it kosher. So I'm trying to use code words. But yeah, I mean, eating period, whether it's bringing food into the situation or whether it's just, you know, the traditional, what we think of, you know, what's on and off limits. You know, I know some women, they got traumas in their body where like they don't want certain body parts touched or you know what I mean? Then you got, I don't know, like what's on and off limits. You know, I've actually, story time real quick, I actually had a female try to, you feel me? She tried to play the salad game. You feel me? She taking care of me, woo out the blase. All of a sudden she started trying to like push my legs up. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving my shits down. She trying to push them up. I'm leaving my leg. She give him a good, what you doing? She's like, no. What you mean? No. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, what you doing? You feel me? Even look, even just the attempt to even try to put me in that position to even make an attempt, that shit turned me completely off, chat. I ain't gonna hold you, chat.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah, nah, she wasn't going for the gooch. She was trying to, you feel me? No. Cause where she was at, she could have already did all that. What you talking about, Soft Rain? Lulu said, I could eat after all. Lulu crazy. Okay, I'll stay kosher. You good? Talk your talk. I'm talking about me. You good in the chat. Yeah, she was trying to, she tried to play the salad game. Nah, no ma'am, I'm not going for that. You're not finna put me in that type of position. She said the gooch. Nah, she was trying to slide all the way to the, she was trying to go to the so I call it tank meat. Nah, listen. I don't know what y'all call it, what y'all listen. Everything you need is every no. Nah. For what? You feel me? Like, I mean, it don't even, because look, the truth is it don't even take all that. It doesn't take all that. It don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. Some creativity, some expression. You feel me? Oh, I love every inch of you, all that shit. But it's some inches of me I don't want loved. You understand, chat? It's some inches of me that I don't want loved. You feel me? Like, keep your love off of those parts of me. You feel me? Flip said premeditated seashell diving with the chocolate and Tic Tacs, Cool Whipping ice cream. Boy, chocolate Tic Tacs, Cool Whipping ice cream. Boy, it's the red room for real. That boy freaky, ain't he? That boy said, hey, he said she was trying to go past that. Yeah. She was trying to hit me with that who Tank. She was trying to hit me with that Tank. You know, Tank said he liked when a female throw his legs back. He said he liked that shit. Yeah, she was trying to do that. No, ma'am, you will not. And it turned me off too. I couldn't even finish the job I set out to do. I didn't even want to interact no more. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? My shit went soft. I wasn't even, it's over with. I'm turned off. You tweaking. Lulu said, yeah, we're not buffets. Yeah, nah, hell no. You feel me? You got to know, you know, but people got different demarcation points though. You feel me? You got some people, ain't no limits. You feel me? Ain't no limits. They just give themselves up completely. There is no. You feel me? You got some of that. But as far as like food though, you talk to me, chat. What's some of y'all favorite foods to bring into intimacy? What's some of y'all favorite foods to implement into y'all romance? You feel me? Whatever y'all comfortable with sharing. Me personally, you know, I don't be trying to be like over messy. You feel me? You know, I ain't trying to be over messy. You know, maybe some little fudge. But not OD with the fudge. You know, some people, they think they in the movies. Motherfucker take the fudge and just go. I'm not, you feel me? I'm not trying to have fudge on my parts and then put you know what I'm saying? You got to take care of the woman's canal. You get some fudge on you, then you put the fudge in her. We don't know what all, come on now. We can't do that. We can't get carried away. But neatly though, I'll definitely fuck with some fudge. That's as much as I'm going to give y'all, chat. You feel me? Lulu said weed. You eating weed in the bedroom? That's crazy. That's what's up though. But how that work though? What you like? How do you implement that into the romance? You just talking about just popping the edible type shit? Everything alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment. Whipped cream, some fruit, but not near the yeah. See what I'm saying? Got to be careful with that shit. You feel me? You got to be careful, especially if you're using any citric fruits. You got to leave the citric fruits out of the situation. No citrics. Them citrics are how you hot. Conversations with Soft Rain ain't trying to upset the pH. Yeah, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, it makes sense. You know, the movies that make it look good. You just pour a bucket of fudge on her. You feel me? But nah, not on duty, not in real life. And then who gonna clean that up? You feel me? There is, yeah. Lulu said, yeast infection for real. Yeah, it's over with. Yeah, you got to be careful. Everything ain't made for the. You feel me? Everything ain't made for the dance. But it's some mangoes though. Some mangoes, a bowl of mangoes with a little bit of mango juice. You can get creative with that, chat. I ain't gonna give y'all the whole cheat code.
Classic.
But some mangoes, somebody brought up mangoes earlier. The mango's safe. You know what I'm saying? And they got that same contextual, that softness and that same contextual kind of feeling as the you get what I'm saying. Y'all following me, chat.
I'm only gonna do this once.
It's certain words I can't say, but it's that texture, that soft, yeah. Said I'm the mango lady. Oh God. Yeah, mangoes the ones. Yeah. You was on to something. But let's move. All right, so now we finna slide over to a story time video. Let's slide over to TikTok with one of my favorite content creators, because she just be talking crazy all day, every day. I ain't even mad at her either, because she hella entertaining. but C Murder, that's what she go by. I spelled it right there for y'all. If y'all want to tap in with her content, make sure you do. But she gonna give a little story time. It's like 2.5 minutes. I'm not gonna interrupt it the first time through. If we need to double back on something, we will. We got time. Flip said piping hot water and strawberry cream. What you mean piping hot water? Boy, your ass going to jail, boy.
Classic.
Folks trying to give her 3rd-degree burns. It's crazy. Piping hot water is crazy, Flip. Conversations with Soft Rain. Juiciness. Yeah, the mango. Yeah, the mangoes. The mangoes is right. Welcome to the Red Room. Look, when I edit this, they go like, what y'all was just talking about? You got to go back and watch the food in the bedroom episode. But let's listen to what C Murder saying about the role playing. Let's get it.
Tell y'all how me and my boyfriend role played the other day. I got an idea. See, I'm nice. I give y'all my fucking good ideas because I want y'all to have a successful, fun sex life and don't be bored. So the next type of role play y'all niggas gotta do, y'all gotta do role playing parent teacher conference edition. Oh my God. So the girl gonna be the teacher. Yeah, so the girl gonna be the teacher and you're gonna be a single father of one son because your baby mother who did her BBL 2 years ago in Queens died on the table. Dummy, why shouldn't you go to Miami? So she left you with a son and you stressed out. And that's causing your son to come to my class acting all up. So I sent you a little note. The only free time I have is 7:30 p.m. after I teach dance class after school. So you got to come to my fucking office. So if you're the man in the situation, you're going to be an aggressive father who's coming in saying that you don't got no time and you need to hurry this meeting up, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, and if you're the female, you're a newly divorced 31-year-old woman who's a nympho who hasn't had sex in 6 months. Right, so I made my boyfriend go in the bathroom and walk in like he was walking into the classroom. So you gotta walk in mad aggressive, like, yo, Miss Johnson, like, can we hurry this up? Right? So I hit him with a cute, sexy voice, like, no, we're gonna sit down and talk about your son and about his future because I care about him and I want him to succeed. So that's what we're gonna do. Get a little aggressive with the nigga, like, show him you're not fucking scared. So then my boyfriend like, what? I don't even let niggas talk to me like that, Miss Johnson. Excuse my language, but I don't even let niggas talk to me like that. You're bugging. And while that nigga getting all aggressive, I just took my big ass basketball playing hand and grabbed his balls and said, shut the fuck up and sit down so we can discuss your son's future. But you gotta do it without laughing. Like, so my boyfriend like, yo, Miss Johnson, you serious right now? Now what y'all bitches gotta do is hold that shit like it's a 5-pound burger from Five Guys. Take that belt off. I started wilding his shit up. Now, even though y'all still doing it, you still got to stay in character. So my boyfriend is just saying, I have my glasses on. Like, hold on. Got to throw the glasses on. Got to get the...
I'm only going to do this once.
Miss Johnson, nah. Miss Johnson, you wildin'. And if you a real nigga, if you a real actor, you going to be looking over your shoulder like you really in school. Like, niggas is not coming because that's when the janitor's clean and shit. You gotta stay in character and you can't laugh. Then boom, I gave my boyfriend some good shit that night.
Hey, listen to me. Bless her spirit. Bless her ministry. Bless her creativity. Don't ask no more. Hey. And I'm not even calling. Don't take nothing I'm finna say wrong. I'm not calling her a hoe. I don't know her business. You feel me? I'm not finna call her a hoe. But her level of creativity and understanding of what excitement looks like and feels like and how to keep shit fun and playful, that type of shit is like the shit niggas get when they fuck with the hoes. So when females be like, y'all be loving the hoes, this is what we love.
Classic.
What a story. What a story. What a blessed, that gentleman is blessed. He had an evening, a hell of an experience. This was her story time. You know what I'm saying? I want to listen to the story again, personally. So we will. But did anybody else take notes? Come on, chat.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Did anybody else take notes? You understand me? When she hit the plot twist, it was like, just grab him up. I felt like she grabbed me. I said, oh, Miss Johnson. Mrs. Johnson.
Classic.
Shout out to C Murder GA. Y'all ain't know we was gonna have this much fun in the Red Room tonight, man. What y'all talking about in the chat, man? Hey, she wild as hell. Said that's a wild scene. Talking about not the mama died from a bad BBL. Yeah, she going crazy. She said, gotta have a wild imagination to role play. Yeah, and you gotta really be locked in to stay in character. Motherfucker be ready to laugh. Said, I don't take sexual ideas from people. I make up my own, just something simple and sensual. All people don't like it wild. That might work for her. Nah, for sure. But listen, just even the way she painted the picture was crazy though, Lulu. I feel you though. Simplicity is key. Like, you know, people be like, oh, what's your favorite place to do it? The bed. What the fuck is he talking about? Oh, that's so boring. Okay. Flip Jay Zillion said rock star shit on life. Conversations with Soft Rain said gotta keep it spicy though. Yeah, some way, somehow, for sure. But yeah, man, what a story. Let's listen to that one more time. That's crazy. She said the parent teacher conference joint. She called you in because she care about your child. Oh man, don't listen to me. Come on, chat.
Yo, let me tell y'all how me and my boyfriend role played the other day. I got an idea. See, I'm nice. I give y'all my fucking good ideas because I want y'all to have a successful, fun sex life and don't be bored. So the next type of role play y'all niggas gotta do, y'all gotta do role playing parent teacher conference edition. Oh my God. So the girl gonna be the teacher. Yeah, so the girl gonna be the teacher and you're gonna be a single father of one son because your baby mother who did her BBL 2 years ago in Queens died on the table. Dummy, why she didn't go to Miami? So she left you with a son and you stressed out. And that's causing your son to come to my class acting all up. So I sent you a little note. The only free time I have is 7:30 p.m. after I teach dance class after school. So you gotta come to my fucking office. So if you're the man in the situation, you're gonna be an aggressive father who's coming in saying that you don't got no time and you need to hurry this meeting up, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, and if you're the female, you're a newly divorced 31-year-old woman who's a nympho who hasn't had sex in 6 months. Right? So I made my boyfriend go in the bathroom and walk in like he was walking into the classroom. So you got to walk in mad aggressive like, yo, Miss Johnson, like, can we hurry this up? Right? So I hit him with the cute, sexy voice like, no, we're going to sit down and talk about your son and about his future because I care about him and I want him to succeed. Classic. So that's what we're going to do. Get a little aggressive with the nigga. Like, show him you're not fucking scared. So then my boyfriend like, what? I don't even let niggas talk to me like that, Miss Johnson. Excuse my language, but I don't even let niggas talk to me like that. You're bugging. And while that nigga getting all aggressive, I just took my big ass basketball playing hand and grabbed his balls and said, yeah. Shut the fuck up and sit down so we can discuss your son's future. But you got to do it without laughing. Like, so my boyfriend like, yo, Miss Johnson, you serious right now? Now, what y'all bitches got to do is hold that shit like it's a 5-pound burger from Five Guys. Take that belt off. I started wilding his shit up. Now, even though y'all still doing it, you still got to stay in character. So my boyfriend is just saying, I have my glasses on. I have my glasses. Like, hold on. Gotta throw the glasses on.
G.
Like, oh, Miss John.
G, she put the glasses on, chat.
Classic.
Tim Nelson. No, folks. Hey, no, G. Hey, listen to me. Come on, G. No. Yeah, listen. I done had some women be creative for me. And just them the ones that really stand out. You know what I'm saying? They really stand out. You feel me? Like, listen, man, sometimes you just gotta.
I just want to come up and talk. Is that all right?
Come on.
The glasses, fam. When they got hey, listen to me, chat. It's not the glasses' fault. Y'all don't understand. It's okay, man. It's okay. Hey. She put the
Johnson, nah. Miss Johnson, you wildin'. And if you a real nigga, if you a real actor, you gonna be looking over your shoulder like you really in school, like niggas is not coming because that's when the janitor's cleaning shit. You gotta stay in character and you can't laugh. Then boom, I gave my boyfriend some good shit that night.
Yeah. Hell of a story time. Hell of a story time. Shout out to C Murder. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to C Murder, man. Make sure y'all tap in. She be talking crazy like this all the time on her channel. She got dope ass content. Conversations with Soft Rain said nympho, but no sex in 6 months. Discipline right there. For sure, for sure. Who said that though? Who said they ain't did nothing in 6 months? Who said that? Let me see. I heard the day you realized that the day y'all get together, she was going out to see the husband. What you talking about? The hoes? Or you said the husband, or the hoes? Let's move off the story time. Oh, let me see what Lulu said real quick. Lulu says, you know, if they stand out for you, they are standing out for the other ninjas. Hey, listen, it's a dangerous game we play these days. It's a cold game out here. Conversations with Soft Rain says she said that. Okay. Look, I missed that. I heard everything but that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I missed all the parts about not doing it. You feel me? I missed all them parts. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Classic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's move. All right. So this last topic sponsored by Conversations with Soft Rain. I'm about to slide over to this video clip real quick and do a little reaction. But essentially, the question was about, like, you know, women finishing first or getting theirs in general, and men finishing, you know, first, and not only just first, but the majority, if not all the time, versus women who rarely finish and stuff like that. So I feel like it's a conversation that people have been had, but let's see what angle we could take it from with the video reference we got. We finna listen to Nick Cannon speak. He on a podcast. I'm not sure which podcast this is, but he on a podcast. And once I see which one it is, I'll shout them out for sure so y'all could tap in. But this is Nick Cannon. This is Nick Cannon at Night. So this is Nick Cannon's channel. So y'all could tap in over there and subscribe there. But yeah, let's go.
To that point, I feel like a lot of it is ego. I mean, when we're talking about it, ego on the guy side, because again, if men are being honest, we can make ourselves come in 30 seconds. But
I'm saying Nick, you can.
No, I'm saying, like, as a man, like, if I'm in the like masturbation,
you
for a
can know
man
what
is
to do to get you there
if you need to. But in
30 seconds is a little rich. Let's continue.
an intimate setting, you're like, I'm here to please this woman. Therefore, if we're on the same page and we got chemistry, I know how long she wants me to go, and I know what it is, because there's nothing like that climax.
Everybody here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Please stick around. We stream all the time. I got an abundance of content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
To where you both have that moment in orgasm simultaneously.
Very unusual. Well, as a person with a penis, school us when you get to the place.
If it's somebody, if it's a partner that you actually know and you guys know
simultaneous orgasms are not the norm.
Really?
Hell no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Humble flex. My man said, really? Oh, sorry to hear that. Lulu said celibate for 3 years. Love it. I feel you. I hear you. I can't partake, but I feel you. Conversations with Soft Rain, laughing. Yeah, what you laughing at? Let's go.
Somebody's lying to you, Nick.
No, but that, to that point, I've also, we talk about it all the time. They say 75% of women fake their orgasms.
Yeah.
But you also know,
You might feel pressure.
But if you have partners that you know, and that's your partner, and you know what they like, you know what to do to get them where they
You can be conscious enough to time things.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean,
because we as men, we can control when we come, is what I'm saying. So if I know, and again, as a pleaser, if I know, like, through communication in the process, she's like, oh, I'm about to come. I'm like, okay, now we can get to this point, and we will make sure that we experience this climax together.
Well, medicine.
Yeah, I will say this. I don't believe that timing it up is that uncommon. Like, if you dealing with the same person with regularity, then, like, you know what I'm saying? You know when she about to get there. And if you already keeping your shit, contained anyway, as she get ready to go, you can go ahead and just let yours go. And then it'd be the simultaneous thing. I don't really think that, I'm sure that it's uncommon. I'm sure that it's uncommon amongst people, but I don't necessarily think it's a difficult thing to execute on if you're dealing with the same person over time consistently. I think that's part of the issue though too. Like, people complain about the performances throughout their time having sexual experiences. They complain about the experiences, but it's because you hopping from partner to partner. If you've been rocking with the same person for years and the shit is trash, then that's a lack of communication between the two of y'all, and you can only blame yourselves for that. But if you've been, you know what I'm saying, on the ding-a-ling carousel, you can't expect somebody who you only gonna engage with physically maybe a handful of times total before y'all stop dealing with each other to really rock your world like that. It ain't no, y'all could had a ooey gooeys for each other all you want, but that shit, that chemistry built over time, I don't really think you can match that. Even if you are expert as far as knowing what you doing, you still got to get to know that woman's body. Same thing with the woman. She might know what she doing, but she may not necessarily know what he like and what, you feel me? So like time, chemistry over time, I feel builds the best experiences, but that's just my opinion. What we talking about in the chat? Lulu said the reason why I'm celibate is men are fucked out and don't know how to please. Instead of being disappointed, I leave it alone. I'm sorry to hear that, Lulu. Why have sex with people you have no feelings for? People do it every day. I don't know. You know, I think it's a lot of reasons for that. Let me put a star by that. We probably could come back to that. Conversations with Soft Rain said facts. You should know your partner, know what they like and what it takes to get them to the peak. Yeah, for sure. Especially if, I mean, it may not be something you know right off the bat, but once you catch that rhythm and you succeed at the job a few times, you kind of know where to go to get back to the destination for sure. So let's see what else they're talking about.
For premature ejaculation wouldn't be a multi-billion-dollar industry if men could just control when they climax.
Is there medicine?
Of course.
I know there's medicine to keep it up, but there's medicine for premature
You haven't seen the Hims commercial? There's medicine for premature ejaculation. There's techniques and there's coaches. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So that means to say that most men can't control it unless they're going to be doing stop. Hold on. Let's change positions. Let's take a break right now. Hold on.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Like, I mean, it's humorous, it's funny, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, anytime I need to take I ain't trying to finish yet break, just pull out and give her a compliment. That shit feel too good. Hold on right quick. She love that shit. You feel me? Give her a little affirmation. I don't know what's in that today. That motherfucker gripping. You know what I'm saying? Give her a little compliment, talk to her. She gonna appreciate that shit. Ooh, I know he like it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you need a minute, if you gotta scale back and, you know what I'm saying, take that shit from expressway down to school zone speed limit, shit, do what you gotta do, champ. She gonna appreciate it. You know what I mean? You don't get up out of there in 5 minutes. She gonna appreciate it. She cool with you catching your breath. You feel me? I don't know what this is. Like, people will vilify techniques that, you know what I'm saying, even the greatest of gods have used. You feel me? Sometimes you get up inside that, you know what I mean? When that oven preheated like that, you might got to catch your breath right quick. Ain't nothing wrong with it. They funny though.
And that might actually break up the intimacy that I desire, the connection I desire. I think that simultaneous orgasm is possible, but let me ask, is the woman usually doing outer clitoral stimulation while you're penetrating to get her to that place?
Nah, not all the time. Again, and I'm only saying that when it's somebody that you guys understand.
A vibrator, being on top?
I mean, all of
I'll go with the doc. They're lying. I'll go with the doc. I side with her on that.
Again, because I'm really trying to speak from a place of like not ego. I'm just talking about as a person who the goal is.
You're promoting conscientious.
Yeah, like I'm looking for a real connection
in the bedroom.
I'm grown. Like, there's no reason for me to just like. I'm not looking to be like, ooh, I'd hit that. Like, if it's somebody that I'm intimate with, it's a process. It's an experience. So it's not. Oh,
you could tell he hit a lot of chicks. Listen to the whole spiel. They going for that shit. And you rich too? He sitting down saying all this, it's a process shit and all that shit. And he rich? Yeah, they going for that shit. You could tell Nick got hoes. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
I'm just trying to time it out and trying to figure it out. It's like, these are people that I know. We know each other's bodies. We know what we like. We know how that is going to happen. So it's different every time. It's not only like, ooh, all right, let's try to make it happen. But as if I'm going into this act, is like I'm looking to please this woman. Also, I'm not looking at the clock either, but I know what she likes and what's gonna get her to that point.
Yeah. I feel that. I think I agree with Nick actually, and I understand the women over there that are, sexologists and sexperts and all that. They saying that the women have been lying or misleading him, but I actually genuinely kind of agree with Nick. If it's somebody you've been dealing with and you deal with them consistently and on the regular, you know what I'm saying, finishing at the same time could be normal protocol. Is it common amongst people? No, but can it be common for a singular person? Absolutely. I think it's more common than what they're aware of. Maybe ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, crawling in their cave the right way, and sorry for those sisters if that's the case. Lulu said, no, there are a lot of 3-second men. I'm sorry to hear that, Lulu. I'm sorry that you're going through that, baby. Conversations with Soft Rain said, edging, it's a technique. Yeah. Conversations with Soft Rain said, some women can't climax from penetration alone. Some can. I don't know if I hear that all the time, and I'm not a woman, so I'm not gonna say it's wrong. I can give my male opinion on it. I think my opinion is, though, if a dude that a woman really, really, really finds physically attractive and they got some type of chemistry as far as personality is concerned, if he take his time with her, I think she could probably climax before he even get in there. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some, I don't want to tell too many stories, but yeah, like the right type of foreplay and the right playlist and the right vibe and the right setting and the right ambience, you know what I'm saying? You damn that don't got to touch her. You know what I'm saying? Lulu said, I'll pass on Nick. I'll smoke his weed, though. I feel you, Lulu. Lulu, a gangster. Shout out to Lulu. You subscribe, Lulu. Stick around with us. I like you in the chat. That's what's up. Conversations with Soft Rain said facts. Yeah. For sure. But I like this one though. But what y'all think about that? Why don't most women finish first? Is it because what's the reason? Like, it's ladies in the chat tonight. Gratefully too. Thank y'all ladies for being open to conversation with me in the Red Room this evening. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think it is that most women ain't finishing though? Is it because men don't have the stamina, the endurance? Is it because men don't have the right methods? They just want to pound out. They don't know how to, you feel me, really locate the spot and stay there. What is it? What's the details? Why they missing it? Conversations with Soft Rain said all facts. You don't have to touch her. Nah. You get the setup right. Shit, she gonna, before you even get to it, she gonna be shiver shaking. Lulu said, you got to finesse, bullshit less. Talk to me. Give me some details on that. What that mean? What that mean? Talk to me. I got a few minutes for it. Let's do it. Let's talk. Conversations with Soft Rain says some men don't put the focus on her satisfaction. They worried about getting theirs. But see, that's the thing though. Well, that's kind of an easy thing, right? Like a dude, like Nick did say, like, I don't know about making themselves go in 30 seconds. 30 seconds is kind of fast. That's kind of crazy. But as far as getting in some fresh, some grade B or better, you know what I'm saying, box, you slide in some grade B or A box, you probably can get in and out of there in a couple minutes if you want to. You ain't got to stick around. So, as far as men being worried about getting theirs, that should be gone in 60 seconds if that was really the case. I think some dudes be trying to satisfy, but on the journey to doing so, they probably can't control themselves. You know what I'm saying? They probably can't control themselves. So, I don't know. I think back when I was giving out, when I was giving out mid performances, back when I was giving out mid performances before I caught my stride in the game, shit. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. But back when I was giving out mid performances before I caught my stride in the game, shit, I can't say I wasn't worried about the woman's satisfaction though. It was just a situation where I had to learn my way. I appreciate it, Lulu. Gratitude. Appreciate you. Said like the whole goal is there nut. I don't know, cause like back when I was back before I became, got to the level that I feel like I'm on today and shit like that. Before I got, this is the male POV, not to push back on y'all ladies, but just to have a conversation, y'all females. Just giving y'all the male POV. I could say my intentions was good. You feel me? But shit, I had to find my way. Shit, it was a lot of shit I didn't know, and a lot of things that you just gonna feel and experience and learn for the first time. And sometimes, you know what I mean? It's a lot going on. You feel me? It's a lot going on. I don't think dudes not trying though. That's my take. That's my take. I don't think it's because motherfuckers don't care like women think. I don't really think it's that. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Lulu said some people don't know how to actually make love. They just a couple of pumps. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of men just like misinformed. You feel me? And then like how women, like they say, 75% of women be lying about they finishes, about their climaxes and stuff. So if women not communicating to the man and they just doing whatever they feel like is gonna boost his ego or make him feel good, and then they, neglect themselves and their needs, then it's like how you even fault them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let him know, like, hey, less of that, more of this. You feel me? None of that if you can. More of this, you feel me? Shit like that. A little bit of communication will go a super long way. Because like I said, I don't think most dudes don't want to satisfy the woman. Because to be honest, especially even dudes that's running around the street, but men that's trying to lock in with you too. Niggas care about their perception out here and their reputation out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a player and you know what I'm saying, you move in a groove and you want the Carfax on your performances to be grade A. You feel me? You want 4.5 stars or better in the streets. You know what I mean? If you running around like that. So I don't think dudes out here trying to give out mid dick to y'all ladies. You feel me? I don't. But some grace and some communication on both sides, it sounds like it do some good. Lulu said, I believe both the woman and the man should please make it mutual. Nah, for sure. For sure. Kay said, not even bringing it out till I learn her rhythms. What you mean not bringing it out? What you mean though? Learn her rhythms in what way? You got to expound on what you mean by that whole demonstration. I'm just trying to understand what you mean fully. He said not even bringing it out until I learn her rhythms. I got to know what that means. It might be some free game, or it might, you know what I mean? I got to see what that means. But yeah, I don't know. This is a complex question. I would actually like for this to be posted on a panel. We might have to store this one up for a panel and see what's going on. See what a group of men and women come up with together talking about it. You feel me? As far as like, cause I hear it. You know what I mean? Lulu said her motion. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too. Like, cause when you say not even bringing it out until I learn her rhythms, I'm like, okay, he talk like what? You know what I'm saying? Not bringing what out till you learn what rhythms. Like what you mean? I'm just trying to understand. No bromo either. I ain't trying to. You feel me? I just want to understand the statement. But yeah. It's a good one though, Rain. But the lady said some dudes can't last. Some dudes just don't care. Y'all so negative. Y'all don't think some dudes be having good intentions but poor performance? They just need some coaching. You don't think that's what it is? Y'all ain't getting niggas no benefit of the doubt. It's kind of crazy when I think about it. I'm reading the comments and trying to see which one of y'all gonna get somebody the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will talk about them before y'all talk to them, won't you? Lulu asked a question. Let me come to that next. But yeah, we're gonna move on from the question of the day. We'll see when Kay respond. We'll read that out. But let's move back to this question that Lulu asked earlier. Lulu said, "Why have sex with people you have no feelings for?" That depends, Lulu. And when you say no feelings, what you mean by no feelings? Because you can have feelings for somebody you met 20 minutes ago sexually. You feel me? You gotta elaborate on that. Because what's no feelings? I didn't listen. Especially y'all understand if y'all do any traveling and shit like that, you could be in the middle of fucking paradise at a resort or on a cruise ship, or you know what I'm saying, just at your hotel, wherever you staying at, whatever country you in, you could be out in fucking paradise. It's beautiful. The food is delicious. Everybody around in a good mood. You bump into some, single woman, or for y'all ladies in the chat, y'all bump into a single man or whatever. You take a liking to this person. Maybe y'all sit, chit chat, have a few beverages or a meal together, whatever, on the resort or on the boat or wherever you at. And it's just, everything is beautiful and all the vibrations is up and the frequencies is high. And all, like you could easily, have feelings for that person. I'm talking about within an hour, within 6 hours, within an evening of time spent in the right atmosphere. You feel me? So I definitely feel like it's circumstantial. Definitely feel like it's circumstantial. When you say no feelings for what you mean, I need to know. K said foreplay is all about finding the rhythm before the clothes even come out. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. He said he ain't even get ready to get active all the way until he catch that vibe real quick, so he know what's really going on. I respect that. That's veteran tactics right there. Probably been in the game for a minute, K. I see you, my boy. Lulu said, fucking just because a person is there. Ah, okay. Thank you for the specification. Thank you for the specification for the conversation. Conversations with South Rain said, I enjoy sex better when it's with someone I truly desire and care for. Yeah, that should be cool. But that ambience that I just painted for y'all, that should be lit too now. Lulu said, feelings not genuine but put together by weed or wine. Because a high frequency is a high frequency. I ain't trying to be devil's advocate. I'm just saying. Because I'm just saying. Kay said, finding the rhythm is how you get both your nervous systems to pulse and sync. That's how you get that slow build to the tandem climax. Hey, look, he kicking that shit like he finna pull something right out the chat. Go ahead, dog. I see you. Macaroni. Ain't been in the field. You know what I'm saying? You stay in the field long enough, you're gonna catch a pop fly. To know the game is to have won and lost. You feel me? Shout out to K for giving that free game for those who may not know though. But yeah, a little filling out process ain't gonna hurt you at all. And in the overall grand scheme of things, for the fellas that's listening, in the grand scheme of things, when you do partake in some level of foreplay, it do make it feel like to her that the whole thing lasted longer. So just in case you do get up in there for the first time and it is one of them num-noms, you know what I'm saying, one of them motherfuckers that just eat you alive as soon as you get in there, this feel too good. I can't, yeah. You feel me? It's over. This will end quickly today. You feel me? I got to go regroup. You know what I'm saying? If you get up, if you slide up in some of that, I need to regroup for the first time. At least if you gave it that foreplay, you know what I'm saying? You get a little more forgiveness, a little more grace. You feel me? A little more grace, a little forgiveness. You feel me? Because some of that I need to regroup. That's what we're gonna call it. That I need to regroup. You feel me? When you slide up in some of that for the first time, oh no, I knew you look good, but it's like that in here. Whew. When you slide up in, see, veteran tactics. K came through with the free game today. But yeah, great question though. Why have sex with somebody you had no feelings for at all? I mean, some people just be freaky, Lulu. I ain't gonna hold you. Allegedly all for content creation purposes and entertainment. Some people just be freaky, Lulu. They just be freaky. She look good over there. She think I look good too. Shit, we both right here. Some people just, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all it takes for some folks, especially depending on ages and stages in life. You know, you at a certain level of maturity, you on a certain type of time. And before that, before you know better, before you get what I'm saying, your idea of fun, your idea of a good time, all that consists of a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of wild shit, you know, until you slow down. I think it just depends on who we talking about for sure. But I get where you coming from, Lulu. You sound like you at that age and that stage where like that shit sound like a bad idea and or old news. And I respect it for sure. Great question too. Thank you. I appreciate you. Everybody in the chat. But yeah, that's all the segments we have for the night. We got anything for chat Q&A? Anybody want to ask anything or throw a topic in the air? I give y'all like 2-3 minutes to throw something in the chat. We got a slight delay. So yeah, we got a slight delay. So yeah. JB, you trying to go back on timeout, ain't you, my boy? Didn't I put you on timeout before? You trying to go back on timeout? We finna have to put your ass in the corner. You stay over there and you don't move. We ain't doing too much. We ain't doing that trolling tonight. Lulu said I'm there. Nah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I respect it though. I respect it. What's your 10 plus 20? What that mean? What does that mean? What's your 10 plus 20? What that? Yeah, you gotta tell me. You gotta break that down for me. Conversation with South Rain said, what makes for grade C and below coochie? Coochie, the coochie. Grade C and below. Loose, dry, unmotivated. You know what I'm saying? If you get a combination of like 2 out of 3 of them, it's gonna be C or below. So like one could like save the other type shit. I'm gonna make it real for you. So like, okay, we're gonna break it into 3 categories. I'm gonna really spell this out because females be wanting to hear this type of shit. Fellas don't be spelling it out without being shameful though. I'm gonna just be educational. I ain't gonna shame nobody. But okay, so some grade A we're gonna do 3 criterias. The tightness and firmness or whatever, right? The you know, the elasticity situation. We're gonna say elasticity. We're gonna try to keep it as clean as possible. The elasticity, the moisture level, and then the performance, right? So her ability to actually engage in the intercourse, like her actual ability, right? She not just laying there type shit, right? So if you break it down into them 3 categories, right? For your shit to be a C or below, you got to be hitting negative on 2 out of them 3. So if it's loose and bad performance, but it's super wet, it's like, okay, like the moisture is like saving the day type shit, but that's like a C or below type shit. You know what I mean? He said, what about smell? Hygiene. We can add hygiene. Good call, Lulu. We can add hygiene, right? So if you hitting like negative on 2 or 3 of them boxes, that's gonna be like C or below. You feel me? Matter of fact, we're gonna take hygiene out. If the hygiene fucked up, we just not engaging. Do not enter. That I call that do not enter. You feel me? You got that I need to regroup, and then you got that do not enter. You feel me? So that's what I would say. Now B and A, that means you hitting positive on 2 or more boxes. So that thing tight and wet, but maybe she don't know how to move yet type shit. That could be B. And then with a little bit of coaching, that's gonna be an A in no time. Or maybe she know how to move and that joint tight, but she need extra foreplay. She need 5 play, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get that engine warmed up, it's, you know what I'm saying, this guy level. So, you know, that's how I would break that down. But that's a great question though. Hopefully that's educational so women can understand like what men be meaning when they say, oh, the box was trash or the box was good or whatever the case may be. But if it don't smell right, he shouldn't even have, like, as a man, you shouldn't even have none of that. Don't hit that, because that smell could be an infection of some kind. You don't really want to do that. Lulu said, I'm sorry, 10 to 20. Location. Oh, you said, what's my location? I'm in the Midwest. Flip said, is there time for childish games in the bedroom outside of food? Question. Childish games. I don't like playful chicks in intimate settings. I don't want to be too like when it's intimate, like I don't like transitioning from, that's a good question, Jay Zilla. I don't like transitioning from like joking to intimacy. I don't like that transition. I don't like going from being like super silly to intimacy. It don't got to be hella serious either, but I don't want to be just got done like snickering and laughing and then try to lock in on some, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not the same frequency to me. It's kind of, that shit weird to me, but that could be weird about me too. Like, that might not be something that's normal for the rest of y'all, but I don't like playing like in the bedroom type shit. I don't like playing. Like, if we playing, we playing. If this shit real, it's real. You feel me? Don't, because I don't know if we playing. Or is we playing or what? Like, Lulu said, what about smell? Conversation with South Rain said, thank you. Lulu said, how to subscribe. All right, Lulu. So if you're trying to subscribe, just exit out the chat, and then the subscribe button should be right there. So you see the chat, hit the X on the top right-hand corner of the chat, and then you should see the like, the thumbs up, and you should see subscribe. Just hit subscribe and then open the chat back up, and you will be good. I appreciate you too, for sure. Flip said, do the ladies talk about their guy size and shape with their friends? Chat, please answer me. So he asking that to the chat. I'm interested to see what y'all say. Lulu said, intimacy is for the full grown. Yeah. I agree. It's a difference between just humping and some real intimacy. Everything we talking about alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment. But Flip said, do the ladies talk about their guy's size and shape with their friends? Chat, please answer me. I think that, I don't want to answer for them, Jay Zilla. I'm gonna say what after we get a few answers, then I'm gonna tell you what I think. But I don't want to influence nobody, and I don't want to let nobody echo off of what my sentiments are. We just gonna give it a few minutes, Jay, and see what's happening. But yeah, this has been a great conversation. I like doing the Red Room, and everybody seems to appreciate it. So I will do my best to do Red Rooms one night every weekend. It'll either be Friday or Saturday night for people who want to consistently catch the Red Room. It'll be one of those two. So it'll be either early Saturday morning / Friday night, or early Sunday morning / Saturday night, like we doing right now. But I will do my best to bring y'all a Red Room weekly. Lulu said grown women don't. That's where I was going with my answer. Thank you, Lulu, for chiming in. I was gonna say grown women. I don't feel that grown women, like at a certain age, that level of conversation. A woman might still tell a homegirl, you know, a woman in her 30s and 40s might, you know, get some new ping for the first time and tell her homegirl she had some good action or had a good night. You feel me? But the detail of like girth and all that shit from her to her homegirl, I think women of a certain age know better. Cause listen, most females got a friend or two, and I'm gonna stand on this. Most, not all, but most females have a friend or two that will let their man clap cheeks. And I'm standing on that. It just is what it is. In general, most females are attracted to the same 14 niggas. So that's really what this is. So 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? If it's 5 chicks kicking it together and they all cool, if you attractive to one of them, you're attractive to probably 3 of them or 4 or maybe the whole circle. So she go back running her mouth about how you didn't, you know what I'm saying, threw a loggerhead in her. You feel me? That ain't gonna do nothing but make her homegirls' antennas go up. Sad but true. They ain't gonna say it out loud though. I don't expect them to. Let me see. Lulu said, grown women don't. Lulu said, see you again, Floyd. You gone. Lulu, we appreciate you sliding for sure. Conversation with South Rain said, younger days, yes, I have, but now I don't. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I think that's like a maturity thing. That's why I was gonna go with it. She said no details given. Yeah, y'all learn y'all lesson behind that shit too. You feel me? Like even just the whole thing of people being too friendly with each other's mates and shit. Like your friend, like if I'm dealing with a woman, her friends. I don't need to be friends with her friends, her homegirls and shit like that. I don't need to be friends with her homegirls and shit. No, G, I'm already knowing what's going on out here. I ain't even trying to be cocky or nothing, but I like, you know what I'm saying? Like this really my real skin. My shit really smooth like this. I'm really 6'2". You know, conversation with Soft Rain, she met me in person. I don't know if anybody else in here seen me in person. Rain, she with the Raw Society Coalition. We all been around each other in person. I'm about 6'2". You feel me? That's really my hair. These ain't no extensions and shit. I be smelling good and shit. I ain't trying to be around no niggas girls. You feel me? I'm not. Listen, he can't do nothing about it, and I can't do nothing about it if his girl sees something she like. Can't none of us do nothing about it. I ain't trying to have no you know what I'm saying, nobody I'm dealing with around no extracurricular ass niggas either. Cause the same thing applied. Listen, I already did a live stream last week. Nobody is exempt.
Classic.
I understand the nature of women and I'm gonna act accordingly. I don't think that's a bad thing. Lulu said no filters. Good. Hey Lulu, you've been complimenting me. I appreciate you, love. Yeah, I appreciate you, love. But yeah, that's me. It's really like that. But yeah, man, you know, so yeah, we gotta start moving like we know what the hell going on out here. Like I get it and shit, but like at the same time, like we just gonna act like we don't know what we know. Like I got whole homeboys who like, well, shit, I don't really talk to none of them niggas no more, but old acquaintances and shit like that. Like nigga was roommates with another dude in college. His girlfriend from college is married to his old roommate from college. Like y'all proximity is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like all that extracurricular closeness, yeah. Me, my girl, and my friends, we're all friends. Like my girl got all my homeboys' numbers. Like, boy, yo ass tweaking, don't you know it?
Classic.
Straight up. Cause as soon as y'all break up, nigga, she gonna look at all your homeboys' numbers in her phone, and it's gonna be which one of y'all? Which one of y'all? Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, you think I'm lying? I'm not.
I'm only gonna do this once.
I am not. I am not lying. I promise you. I promise you I'm not lying. I know I'm not lying from life experience, but you know. But yeah, it's been a great Red Room, man. I appreciate the chat. I really do. You know, for it to be 3:30 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, to have an active chat, that's a blessing. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative and I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? For everybody to slide through again, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, stick around. We do all types of different live streams. This is a sociology channel, so we cover all things people, right? We cover romance, we cover intimacy, we cover relationships, we cover divorce rates, we do a little bit of politics, we do entertainment, fun, music, all that. We tapped in. It's the Classic Codes, man. So I appreciate everybody for being here at the wee hour. You know, it's just us, the wee hour. You feel me? So yeah, you know, February 13th though. If y'all want to tap in with me in person and tap in with the Raw Society Coalition in person, slide out to the Chicagoland area. We will be in the west suburbs of Chicago in Darien, Illinois at the Q Bar, right? It'll be a promo plan at the end of this video with all the information and just, you know, show y'all that it's going to be a good time, man. We're going to do a live podcast panel, interactive with the crowd, raffles. You can win you some bread. We're going to have merch on hand and also a live full concert from myself. You know what I'm saying? My stage name is B Class, but y'all know me as Classic with the Classic Code. So it's going to be a great evening. Tickets are already on sale. The link is on my channel, but I also will, you can find the link on my Instagram as well, or the Raw Society Coalition Instagram. So my Instagram is at the Classic Codes. The link is in my bio for tickets, as well as at the Raw Society Coalition on Instagram as well. So you can get to the tickets quick. You can get to the merch on both of those links as well. So yeah, man, just make sure you tap in and stay in tune. We got a lot of great things going on, and we're going to make sure our subscribers get their money worth and their time worth, you know what I mean, at all times. So if y'all don't do nothing else for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. Let me get these last couple comments. Lulu, I ain't forget about you. You said next time you're on, I'll be on in the morning. We do Sunday service. That's what I'm telling you. I got a lot of different segments. So please go to the Raw Society. Let me put it in the banner. Hold on. I got you, Lulu. The name is right here. The Raw Society Coalition. Go to that channel. We do Sunday service on Sunday mornings. And then we also this morning, we're also doing Raw Reels, where we're doing a movie review. We're going to be reviewing Malcolm and Marie on Netflix, Malcolm and Marie. So we're going to be reviewing that in the morning. And then after that, we'll be doing Sunday service on tomorrow morning as well. So, and both of those will be at the Raw Society Coalition. So that's a different channel for this one, from this one. So subscribe over there as well. But yeah, my face is all over the place every week. I'm on the Tears Down channel. I'm on my channel. Yeah, Conversations with Soft Range. Just put it in the chat. It's right there at the Raw Society Coalition. So that's where I will be probably in about 6 hours. Finna go to the gym right quick and get right back ready. Lulu said, you're classic. Remember Lulu. No, I ain't gonna forget you, Lulu. You good. I appreciate you locking in with us. We you know, we appreciate everybody. Chat 333. But my general time, it's been real. My general time that I'm on during the week is around 3:30 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's generally when I'm on during the week doing my regular stream. So that's Monday through Friday for the most part. So yeah, for sure. Lulu said, if you put it in the search bar, you should go to the page as well. Yep. So we ain't hard to find. But yeah, man, if y'all don't do nothing else, make sure y'all stick to the codes. I'll catch y'all in the morning. We got another class.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.